Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Matt. The channel is Dollar Box Bangers. Today I got a little, something a little different. I talked to my accountant again yesterday, and he says, "Hey, I got a box of cards I want you to come grab and take a look at." And I said, absolutely, I'd love to, because if you've watched any of the videos in the past, he's had some cool stuff that he's let me check out. There were the the vintage basketball cards that he had. Or no, it was, I think, some basketball and football vintage from like the 60s. And then most recently he had that binder of the vintage baseball cards with the four different Mickey Mantles in it. So the guy has, he has a good eye. I think he has some cool stuff. When I picked this box up, I opened it briefly just to see what was in it. It does look like there's a mix of like vintage and modern, but I didn't go through it. I literally glanced at the top for about 2 seconds, closed it back up, and decided this would be a kind of a fun reveal type video. Genuinely have no idea what's in here. It could be junk. It could be really cool. I have no idea. But anyway, I figured we'd just go through it and see what we find. Sam McDowell Sporting News. Brooks Robinson, Ron Santo, Joe Horland. See if I can find a year on these. So I'm guessing they're 69. Looks like these are from 69. Harmon Killebrew, Paul Blair, George Scott, Lee Strange, John Wyatt, Bob Tillman, Matty Awu, Dave Johnson, Sonny Siebert, Daryl Brandon, Joe Foy, Jose Santiago. So lots of vintage here, at least in this stack. George Thomas, Bob Veal. With the vintage stuff, I mean, I recognize the names of, the superstars, but couldn't tell you a thing about most of these guys. Tommy G, Ed Charles, Paul Blair. Alright, so that's that stack. Let's see what's next. John Brody. So I'm guessing this is 65, maybe? So who's this? Autograph of Danny Ferry. Skybox. Looks like a 90's insert. Rookie sensation D. Brown. Bill Freehand, Whitey Ford. That's cool. 65. Jim Bouton, Tommy Harper, Ed Matthews, Carly Yastrzemski, pretty beat up. Renee Latchman, Jim Lundberg. See anybody I recognize on there? No. Don Massey, Kurt Flood. I've heard that name before. I've heard of Kurt Flood. Jesus Alou, Jim Bunning, Matty Alou, Orlando Cepeda. I've heard of him. Rusty Staub, Dean Chance, Sam Melee. I have no idea how to say that. Jim Cat, Willie Thornton. So you can see some of these are crazy beat up. It's kind of weird with the 90's basketball mixed in. Bart Starr, Boyd Dowler, Jim Taylor, Willie Wood. So these are I have no clue. No idea on the year on this. Herb Adderley, Chicago's team pitcher. Gary Collins, Bill Brown, George Sauer, Tucker Fredrickson, Mick Tinglehoff, Jim Backen, Albert Dubinian, Jack Kemp, Bob Scarpito, Lionel Taylor, Bobby Bell, Joe Namath. I have to look into this one. It's rough, but I'm gonna put this one off to the side. Check into that. Don Maynard, Matt Snell, George Blanda. I'll check into that one too. Nick Bunciati, Ben Davidson, Fred Bleitenkopf, Merlin Olsen, and Paul Warfield. Kind of cool vintage football lot there. Let's see what else we got in here. Alright, so we got some Lucy's coming up. Power Team, Canseco McGuire. Kind of interesting. Random Bobby Butler. Boo Ferris. De Silva. Canigliaro. It's kind of neat. Troy Aikman. Man, I remember these cards as a kid. Was it Sports Illustrated? Yeah. Jeff Conine, Jeff Bagwell, Roger Clemens, Maglio Ordonez, King Griffey. That's actually in pretty good shape. That's sweet. I had to sleeve that one. Noma. Who's this? Kevin Williamson. Conan, never heard of him. Sasaki. Isaiah Ryder. Ty Law. Antoine Walker. Sabathia. It's a nice card. Jimmy Rollins. Wilson. Eric Milton, Troy Glaus. I'm kind of surprised he has some of this stuff in here. I'm surprised he kept this, I guess. Whoa. That's sweet. I've never seen that one. I mean, it's a little rough, but it's not too bad. The top left is a little white. The centering looks funny because you have a rounded corner up there, and then the other three are 90 degree. That's cool. I want to look into that one a little more. Michael Finley, Laura Wilkinson, Jimmy Fox, Greg Vaughn, Maglio Ordonez, another Pujols, I don't know if these have any value or not, but I mean they're still fun to find something like that. Higginson, Canerco, Williams, Furcal, Wilson, and Mark Grace. Alright. Keep going. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. Appreciate you guys hanging with me. This is kind of a different style video. Another Canigliaro. Louise Tiant. Irving Fryer. Quay Buchholz Bowman. That's cool. Jose Vidro. Brad Roque. Javier Vazquez. Barry Sanders. It's beat to hell, but that's a pretty neat card. Probably not worth anything in that condition. It's still cool. Berkman. Nice Nomar. That one still looks pretty good. Shamika Holtzclaw. Eduardo Alfonso. Brett Boone. Ricky. Ivan Rodriguez. Jeremy Burnitz. J.D. Drew. I grew up in outside of St. Louis, and he was the biggest chase when I was a kid. We had the craziest J.D. Drew collection. He was the guy, like right at the time my brother and I started collecting cards. Todd Helton. Kirk Gibson. That's cool. Gary Sheffield, Topps Finest. It's a nice card. Ed Jovanovski. Chin Liu. Tom Glavine. DDP. Riggs. Dean Malenko. Barry Sanders. Martina Hingis. Todd Elton. Stephen Davis. Warren Sapp. Jalen Rose. Zach Thornton. Alright. So, that's that stack. So, Reggie Smith and Mike Andrews. Red Sox dual rookie. Whoa. Whoa. Kobe. Man, it's just so beat up. Is that second year Kobe? Man. I wish that was mint. McGuire. That's cool. Carlos Quintana. Ed McCaffrey. Looks like Frank Thomas. Dave Roberts. Tony Eason. Ken Errolson. Jose Tartable. Jack Hamilton. Some weird checklist. Andre Dawson, Lynn Dykstra, and Billy Hatcher. Was not expecting to pull a Kobe out of here, that's for sure. Johnny Unitas. It's going to go in the good card pile. Dick LeBeau. Oops. Dave Jones. Merlin Olsen. Roman Gabriel. Roosevelt Greer. Sam Huff. Sonny Jurgensen. Heard of him. Throw him over there. Carl Eller. Ditka. Gail Sayers. Pat Studstill. Don Meredith. Is that Dandy Don Meredith? Is that his nickname? Jim Brown. Whoa. That's cool. Another Ditka. Alex Karras. I feel like I've heard that name. John Brody again. Mel Renfro. Don Meredith. Bob Lilly. John Mackey. Ray Berry. Lenny Moore. Irv Cross. we're still going here. Let's see what's in this thing. These look like 3D cards. That's awesome. Allen Iverson, Jordan, Dale Earnhardt. Man, I don't remember these. And this was, you know, I was collecting this stuff as a kid, but I don't remember these at all. Those are cool. It's gonna go in the good card pile. Griffey. But I need to sleeve the Griffies. I just got to. Alright, so Clemens, Piazza, Giambi, Alomar, Yez, Seymour. This looks like a reprint or something. That feels new. Barry Sanders. I can't read that name. Oh, is that? Oh, it's A-Rod. Jeez. Barry Larkin. These are just neat cards. Dave Justice. I like those. Sammy. Clemens. Ty Law. Vinatieri. Cal Ripken. And Ron Guidry. I think that... Did I miss some? I may have got these stacks mixed up. Burley. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna have to go through those again. I may have mixed that up, sorry about that. But if there's another pool holes or something floating around in there, I gotta find it. Jerry Rice. Mike Greenwell. Yaz. Joe Carter. Balboni. Nolan Ryan. So I'm gonna just rifle through these real quick. Jim Rice. Francona. Alright. Alright, let's see, what do we got here? Alright, so Savory Pack, Derek Jeter in a sleeve. Pull that puppy out. So it's Savory Pack, Dave Winfield, Clemens. I don't know what we got going on here. Herrera, Buford. So this looks like junk, I'm guessing, in here. Robinson, Jerry Stackhouse. Not much going on there. Empty page. Jeez, what is this? It feels weird. It almost feels like a patch or something. Maybe, are they stickers maybe? I don't know anything about those. Alright, then it looks like we got a bunch more bulk vintage baseball and some football. I'm guessing the stuff that he's already given me is probably the best stuff, so I don't really want to go through all of this. It'd take forever, but I will look through it, see if I can find anything cool in there. But I'm assuming he's already given me the best stuff. But anyway, guys, that's today's video, man. I know it was long, kind of different, but I appreciate you watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks. Bye.